How to build your own mash tun. This is a great way to make something that is half the price, and it's not a DIY knockoff. You're gonna build the exact same thing that homebrew stores sell, but it's gonna be for half the price, maybe more than half the price. We're gonna do it a couple different ways, and we're gonna cover everything you need in this video. The do's, the don'ts, where to buy everything, and much, much more. Extract brewing is very expensive, so I'd recommend getting to all grain fast, and at the end of this video, I'll give you my final thoughts on exactly what you need to do. It's a vessel, which just means container. It's a container with temperature controlled water. I actually hate that word vessel. It makes me feel dumb and it makes me think of a pirate ship or something. Container is the word we're using from here on out. And one of the loopholes that we have in the homebrew world is we don't need stainless steel for this. It's plain and simple. I have no idea why this took me 6 months to figure out. It's your tea bag. It's your coffee filter. It's how we extract our sugars from our room temperature grains. We mill our grain and we crack it open kind of like a sunflower seed. These sugars will not only produce alcohol, but they will also contribute to the body and taste of our beer. And there are a ton of ways to make these mash tuns. I've made 4 of them so far and they've all been a little bit different. But first, let's talk about what not to do.
Listen to me very carefully.
Do not buy new. We can build these things in 5 minutes without any wrench or tools for less than half the price of buying it new. Step 2, do not put a thermometer on it. Not only is it dead weight, but it's counterproductive. It's gonna require more work and it's gonna cost more money. Live through my mistakes, barrages. The reason we're using these water coolers is because it has temperature control. At least enough to maintain temperature for a 1-hour mash. That's the whole point of buying it and using it. Seal the lid and set it and forget it. Even during the coldest days in winter, for 1-hour mashes, you're only gonna lose maybe 1 degree. So why the hell would you need a thermometer? There's not a motor in these things. It's all about focusing on the temperature before you put the lid on.
We're like 150, 152.
Fuck yeah, dude. Perfect!
Yeah.
Perfect beer.
God, you guys are so good. You guys are talented.
Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Last thing, don't buy a 5-gallon water cooler. Definitely make sure you buy a 10-gallon. With a 10-gallon, you could do 5 or 10-gallon batches. For 10-gallon batches, you gotta fill it almost to the brim, just like here. But it'll work to about 7% beers. Higher alcohol content means more grain and more water. But we've done 10-gallon batches on West Coast IPAs with these coolers.
And knowing is half the battle.
If you see one on Craigslist or OfferUp for 20, 25 bucks, pull the trigger, but only if it's in good condition. But if these Craigslist meetups are way too awkward for you, it's your call on the filter, but I prefer the 8 to 10 inch circle false bottoms. These do require about 6 inches of silicone and an extra barb that goes on the inside. This one right here, this one's 12 inches, but it takes some finesse to get it under the barb. The 8 or 10 inch ones are equally as efficient. I'll have the link to everything here in the description. This is my favorite way to do it, and it costs $108. Brand new with cooler, false bottom, 1/2-inch ball valve, and 1/2-inch inside barb hose. But this is also my favorite way to do it. Use a bazooka screen for a fraction of the cost. It's a cheaper filter, and you don't need any silicone or the inside hose barb. And since Coinstar is my middle name, let's build one this way, even though it is kind of the same setup. Unscrew the plastic water faucet. There's no tools required. Snag a 1/2-inch ball valve that looks just like this. $18 on Amazon. They used to cost more a few years ago. Take everything off it. Some come with 1 gasket, some come with 3, but you only need 1. Oh, and another thing why these Home Depot ones are the best, they are the cheapest and they also have the quantities in gallons calibrated on the inside. And there you have it. No leaks, no tools, no Teflon tape. Congratulations on making a mash tun for $77, brand new. Real quick, before we even build this, always be scouring Craigslist. Craigslist is a homebrewer's best friend. Guys get DUIs and their wives want to leave them. And what do? They have to sell their homebrew stuff for nothing, just like that. For those who have been brewing 4, 5, 6 years can agree with me that stuff is way cheaper now. I mean, I look at this stuff every day. Look at this. $100 about 30 miles away from me. Homebrewing equipment. All must go together. Includes a mash tun, 2 glass carboys, trash, 8-gallon brew kettle with temperature probe. That's $100 alone. 1 fermentation bucket, missing lid, trash, mop bucket, and 1 corny keg, difficult to seal. That's $60 right there. Back in the day, this would have been probably $300. It's $100. So this stuff is common. This stuff is on Craigslist all the time. Check it out.